Love how this light makes me look way more Irish than I probably actually am. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of that show that will not be named. I'm your host, Brian, or Two Game Prince, whatever you prefer. And the other day, something rather interesting happened, and that was I got a recommendation for Keemstar's channel. Now, I do not like Keemstar. I'm not subscribed to Keemstar. I don't follow Keemstar. So why was YouTube recommending him to me? This has been happening with a lot of different things. If I am not subscribed to it, I don't want to see it. I don't care about it. Stop recommending it to me. Because then when I try to click on it, or click, hey, I don't want this, I don't want to be notified by this, then I am giving that channel, I'm opening the page, I'm opening the video automatically starts, and I'm giving that person viewership. When I do not support them, I don't want to give them viewership. Fuck them. So, that's one issue. What's another issue? I was thinking about making this whole work thing a series, and then I realized I don't really have that many good work stories. At the time I quit Zara, I just walked straight out that bitch. It was hilarious. I was standing at the front desk and they're like, Brian, we'd like to do a weekly performance review. Because they didn't like the way that I talked with customers, that I joked with customers, or that... Now, mind you, I got a lot like people enjoyed the way I joke with it, because you went into Zara, it's all, fucking... It's all like fucking Todrick Hall. Like, be ambitious, be this, be that, but be business professional. Don't you dare fucking say anything that could even in any way jeopardize our company. Which, anything that would jeopardize the company pretty much would be described as, like a vanilla joke or passing conversation. Or, oh, hey, you got Tasmanian Devil on your shirt. That's pretty cool. No. And starting a conversation with the customer. No. Zara wants you to get the customer up to your desk. What's this? A return? Okay. You want this? Sell that? Okay, now get the fuck out of my store. They want you to sell. They just want you to get the money. That's it. There's no personability. There's no fucking human-to-human contact. They want you to be a fucking robot. And unfortunately, I am not a fucking robot. Sorry. Tried it. Didn't work. So, I got a lot of flack. I think that's the word. Got a lot of flack from the management. Repeat business. God forbid we get repeat business. So, and a lot of people did return, which I was like, and I was telling them that. I'm like, people like when I do that shit. I'm personable. It's fun. I'm down to earth. Why don't you see it? So, long story short, they're like, we're going to have a weekly performance review, which is basically their excuse for, hey, let's send him in a room with one of him, 5 of us, and just bitch about everything he does. So, rather than sitting through that, because my ego does not need a chainsaw hacking away at it, let alone 4 bloated, overweight chainsaws with no fashion sense and a poor sense of humor. I decided, you know what? 5 o'clock, an hour before I had to go into that performance review, I'm gonna fucking quit. And it was, went down perfectly. I was sitting up at the front, and I told, there was a person I was working with at the time. I forget his name. I feel so bad. But apparently everyone in the store was leaving because everyone had to go back to college. So this place was, Zara wasn't going to have many people working there. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to fuck them too. I'm going to leave. So I'm sitting up at the front, 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock-ish. And I'm waiting until 5 o'clock rolls around just because I like the even number, on my last check when it comes in. So, 5 o'clock finally hits. I turn to my coworker, who actually, mind you, suggested that I quit. And they're like, he said, like, yeah, they're like up your ass a lot for some reason. He didn't get it. And I asked other people, and they're like, yeah, for some reason, they're just like fucking on top of you all the time. And where other people, it's like they would single me out. Um, so 5 o'clock rolled around, and I went to the back, and there was a manager. I'm just gonna call her M, for the sake of the story, and she's in the back and she's on the computer and typing away. And I went in the back. I'm like, hey, M, can I talk to you for a second? And she's like, what? 1 minute, Brian. And then I'm like, okay, she's not gonna listen. I'm just gonna drop the X. Hey, M, I quit. She stops what she's doing, turns to me as if I just told her I stabbed her dog to death in an elevator in her apartment, and just fucking. What? You what? And I'm like, I quit. And I'm looking at her with a fucking smile. I'm like, I quit. Bye. And she goes, oh. And she just, the whole time she's like, well, I'll take you to your locker so we can empty your locker. And then I need to take you to the thing so you can punch out. Like, relax, lady. I'm white, but I'm not going to come back and shoot up the place. Fucking relax. But she just the whole time we were walking around, and she's just like fucking speechless. She's just like, is it something we did? Is it something? What was the matter? What happened? What brought you to this conclusion? And I didn't want to say your management is shit. Fuck this place, because I want to be somewhat of an adult about it. So I just went. I logged out, got my shit from my locker, and I left. She walked me to the exit. She's like, "Oh, okay, bye." And then I'm like, "Bye." And then I walked. And then later on that night, I went to Toys R Us and bought a couple Beyblades. Anyways, that's the end of my story. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Good night.